Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today is the 22nd of September 2022, and I welcome you all to today's daily briefing. The topic yesterday was electrosurgery and diatomy equipment. So let's hear it. What did you learn? What stood out for you? That topic was quite broad and detailed. And how was the activity on Padlet? Searching for sites or links with good videos on electrosurgery units, analyzer, and testing. How was the exercise like for you? Did you manage to watch other links that others have posted? What did you learn? So let's hear it. Can you all hear me? It's too quiet in here. I can't hear anyone. Okay, someone is laughing. I can hear someone now. So, we're talking about the ESU, the topic for yesterday. How was it like? Let's see. Who can I call? So let's go to Kebaidi Ite. You know, I always call you. So, did you have some time to study yesterday in the midst of your busy schedule?
Good morning, everyone. Yeah, I managed to go through the unit. Okay, what I've learned, what is an electrosurgery equipment, and the definition of a diatemy, and also the uses of electrosurgical unit. What is it used for? And the different classes of diatemy equipment, of which there is 5 of them, and then also the types of electrosurgery, of which is monopolar electrosurgery and bipolar, and their explanation also that monopolar uses a single electrode and it is connected through a cable to one of the output terminals to the generator, and the bipolar electrosurgery does not require the use of dispersive electrode, and also the voltage is applied to the patient using the special forceps. Yeah, and I saw that also there are types of electrodes, which is active electrode and dispersive, and also the advantages of electrosurgical, the safety requirements, and the safety procedures that you have to follow when using the unit.
That's enough. Thank you. Yes, you studied very hard. I can see you are loaded. So let's allow others. Don't say it all. Let's allow others to say something as well. Now, I like someone to talk about the safety aspects, especially for you guys as technicians. When you have to service that equipment, what are some of the safety considerations you need to take into account when you are working on electrosurgical units? So let's see. Tulufelo, are you there?
Andrew.
Okay, go ahead, Andrew.
Andrew. Yes, good morning, Mr. T. And then good morning, everyone. It's already said everything. And obviously, as you're saying, we have to say something, especially on the ESU hazardous. So, obviously, it's a must be careful unit that if you are working on it, especially when you're doing the service, and also the hazardous is that you have to be careful because of the electric shock.
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously there's actually you need to be qualified or being trained to make sure that you perform it correctly, because of it is a very dangerous machine actually. So you have to be very, very careful on working on that one.
Okay, so that is very correct.
Yes.
You need to be careful when working on that machine. It can shock you, it can burn you, especially during use.
Yes.
If those parts are not sitting well, the current density, especially in the site where the passive electrode is applied, if it's not properly applied, the current density can quickly increase, and that can lead to thermal agitation, leading to temperature rise, which can create burns quite easily. And I'm sure in one of the pictures there you will see someone who received a terrible burn due to
Yes.
incorrect application of the passive electrode. So,
Correct.
if properly
And then
applied, yes, go on.
yes, and then I mean, obviously on the YouTube, I saw there was a lot of videos, and I think it was very, very easier to upload it on the pedal.
Mm-hmm.
Is it the ped? Yeah, is it the pedal? Peddler.
Yep.
Yeah.
Paddling, yeah. So we're learning different
Yeah, it was
platforms.
very easy.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it was very quite interesting, especially the on the videos that our team
Yes.
have loaded. So it was very interesting to watch all of them, and it's quite interesting.
Okay, great. Thank you, Andrew. Who else want to say something? Anybody else? You can just raise your hands, indicate, or just unmute yourself and speak. Masentle, I always like to hear from you too. Say something.
Morning, Mr. Tim, and morning, everyone. For me, I didn't manage to, but I did go through the material yesterday. But I was supposed to watch the video twice, but I watched it once, so I didn't grab much of the information. I'll do that today too.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. Petunia, say something. You can't be talkative and not say anything. We won't allow that.
I downloaded the video of darling and me, so I
There's a
actually
bit
upload.
of there's a bit of issue with your network, so we can hear you, but it's not clear. It's cracking. So just try again or move around a bit to see if you get a better network where you are, and then try again.
Hi everyone. Can
Okay.
you hear me? Yes.
Yes,
I
we hear
started
you.
struggle a bit on.
Oh,
Hello.
oh no,
Can
no, it's not
you
working. No, it's not working. You may have to do a
oh,
voice note. Yeah, it's
okay.
still wobbly. Maybe you need to do a voice note on WhatsApp. It's still wobbly. We can't hear you clearly. I think it's the network, but it's okay. We understand. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see what some of you did on Padlet. Right. The videos you posted. Let's see who posted what. Okay, let's come back here now.
I learned a lot from the ESU unit, but I struggle a lot to pay it. So I've managed to see all of those videos. Even some of them are repeating themselves. But I've learned a lot.
Okay. Yes.
I learned from the ESU unit. I struggle with it's a ritual.
Oh no, your network is really bad. We are still struggling to hear you. Oh, Petunia. Yeah, we the network is really bad. Sorry about that. But we just want to see what some of you have posted on Padlet.
Mr. Justice told me
It's okay, Petunia. The network is bad, so we can't decipher what you're saying properly. Perhaps maybe we'll give you another chance towards the end. Okay, so this is the wall on Padlets, and I see there are quite a lot of posts from Asentle, from David, from Bridget, from Tsepo, from Tumiso, from Chulufelo, from Patrick, Tsegai Show, Kebaidi Ite, let's see who else. Yeah, there are quite a few of them. So let's sample one of them and see. Let's sample this one from Bridget.
Meet the next generation electrosurgical analyzer, the Fluke Biomedical QA-ES3. This all-in-one analyzer offers improved functionality, accuracy, and ease of use over its predecessor. Meet the next generation electrosurgical analyzer. The QA-ES3 collects all measurements, including vessel sealing. This all-in-one analyzer offers improved functionality, contact quality monitor, and output power distribution in single or continuous mode. It also measures cut and coag waveforms with either monopolar. Meet the next generation electrosurgical analyzer. The automatic power distribution feature allows automatic measurement of power, current, peak-to-peak voltage, closed load only, and crest factor. The addition of automation speeds up testing and helps reduce human error. At first glance, you'll notice the QA-ES3 has been redesigned to reduce the number of connections. All of the multi-purpose ports are accessible from the front, along with function keys and the selection knob. The large LCD screen is easy to read, and on-screen guides are designed to guide you through testing.
This is talking about the use. Let's see this one from Asentle.
The new Unitherm from Rigel Medical is the quickest and easiest way to test all leading electrosurgical generators. This compact electrosurgical analyzer is packed with features aimed at reducing the time and complexity of testing electrosurgical generators. Detailed instructional diagrams on a color display simplify the complex test setup of high-frequency leakage current measurements. Each measurement can be automated through the cut and coag control on the Unitherm, improving safety and speed of testing.
Okay, let me pause. So the videos are colliding with each other. But anyway, I see many of the ones that were posted are on the use of the ESU itself. Preference should be given to the analyzer, although the use is important. But let's see what Olufelo has posted here. Okay, this is mostly texts. Is there any
safety specifications? Let's look at all the equipment we will need to perform electrical safety testing for the GI 4000.
So let's see this one from Kilebohile.
And we'll see how many people did their homework on this one, Dan.
All right. So how many devices are you currently using when testing an ESU?
Okay, so that's another good
Two or
one because
less,
it's talking about
more than 3, or
testing and
you're not
ESU.
testing. All right, we're going to go ahead and close the poll.
Let's see this one from Kebedite.
Performing electrical safety on medical devices is easy using the ESA 620 electrical safety analyzer from Fluke Biomedical and Fluke Biomedical's test automation software. Performing the electrical safety test is easy. All we need to do is click Start.
Okay, let's see this one here from Segaito.
Step 7. Confirm power delivery at receptacle.
Okay, so this is also
To confirm power delivery at the receptacle of the force triad, begin by checking the foot switch activation.
Okay.
Make sure you start in demo mode.
Great. So let's
Connect the red test lead to the left output jack of the bipolar port on the force triad to
let's take one more. Okay, if we go up, let's take one from Andrew.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Better Biomed. Today I'm going to introduce you guys to ESUs. Now I've done a couple videos on ESUs before, but I've never talked about the theory of operation. I've never showed you how it runs on the analyzer and how to diagnose some things if you have problems with the ESU.
Okay, this looks like another good one. Yeah. So at least, guys, you have an idea where to find this information, and you've managed to post quite a bit of them on Padlet. So Padlet provides a wall where we can post just like we did in Mural, but in that case we used text. But here in Padlet, we used links, especially from YouTube. So once you post the link, people can actually go there and either post their own links or watch the video from the link you've posted. So you see, it's a very nice platform for collaborative learning where everyone who gets a great idea on a video that is useful to everybody can post it there, and everyone can watch and enjoy and comment on it. Okay. And for those of you who haven't posted yet, try it. It's quite simple. As you can see, it's quite easy to post videos there on Padlet. Great. So now let's see who is doing introduction today. Who do we have? Yeah, so the person doing introduction today, I think is no, this is not the one. Let me quickly go to Google Doc and see who is introducing himself or herself today. So today is the turn of, let's see, Tepo Innocent Marklo. It's your turn to introduce yourself today. So it's Tepo here with us. Tepo, are you with us? Clinical engineering technician working for the Department of Health Northwest. You are an introvert, loving and caring person. You love life, spend time with family, especially your one and only daughter. You love being in your own space, love outdoor activities, quad biking, hiking, boat cruising, etc., etc. Tepo, where are you? There you are. Volume, we can't hear you. We still can't hear you. I don't know why. Can anybody hear her?
No.
No,
Andrew can't hear her.
Your lips are moving. Obviously, you are saying something, but we just can't hear you. Perhaps it will help if you log out and log back in again. Because we can't hear anything. We can't hear anything. Sorry. We still can't hear.
Nothing.
Nothing.
I think she must maybe unmute the mic that side.
She is not muted. So maybe she will need to log out and log back in again. Usually that helps, but she's not muted. Sorry, Tepo, we still can't hear you. Sorry.
And I have lots of questions for her.
Yes. Yeah, I think she's logged out. So if she logs back in, we might be able to hear her better. But while we're waiting for her to log in, perhaps we can go to Flipgrid and hear some of the feedbacks from some of you. Maybe we'll just take one or two. Did Tepo post on Flipgrid? Yes, she did. So we're going to, okay, Tepo is back. Can you say something? Oh no, we still can't hear you. Sorry.
Mr. Tim, I think she must remove the headset. I think that's the problem.
Okay, remove the headset. Let's see. Unplug it from the device. Let's see if that helps.
Okay. Morning, everyone.
Yes, we hear you now.
All right. Morning, everyone. My name is Tepo Mahlo, working at Brett's District Hospital as a clinical engineering technician. I stay in Pretoria West. I have a teenage daughter. She's 13 years old. She's my best friend. We're always together. When you see me, you see her. She's everything to me. And I'm also close with my mother. We are trio. We always together. We always travel together. So yeah, and I also spend time with my friends, but not so much. I'm a family-orientated person. I'm also an introvert. I'm always by myself. I love spending time on my own. And yeah, I'm quite shy as well. And I also love traveling. I've been to several provinces. I've been to Cape Town. I've been to Durban twice. I've been to Mpumalanga. I've been to Limpopo.
Wow.
And yeah, so and then the coming on the when was it? On the 19th of December, we are going to Durban again. My mama, my daughter, and myself. Yeah, we are going to Durban. So
very interesting.
Yeah, I also love outdoors activities. You know, as I've mentioned, I love hiking. I love quad biking. Yeah, I love outdoors activities.
Have you ever done bungee jumping?
No, I haven't tried that one yet, but soon I will be doing that.
Okay. Let us know what the experience is like when you try it.
Yeah, I will do that.
Okay. Have you seen me in Brett's Hospital before? When I came to visit? Have you seen me in Brett's hospital before when I came to visit?
Yes, I did a couple of times, two times.
Yes. Okay, great. Okay, so questions for Tsepo. Where is the guy who said he has a question for her? Yes, Andrew.
Yes, it's Andrew. Hi, Tsepo.
Hi, Andrew.
Yes. Sorry, I have to ask you this question. Are you married?
No, I'm single. Actually, I'm not married.
Are you still looking?
Yeah, I'm still looking. Yes. Why are you asking, Andrew?
No, it's just a question like that I have to ask, and it's just only a question.
Okay. I'm still single.
We know why he's asking. So
tell me, in Limpopo, which area did you visit?
I went to Bela Bela, but I have a family there.
That's my favorite spot.
Yes, and I have a family, a relative in Hamokop. Do you know that place?
Which area is that? Is it where is it?
Khadikhali.
Oh yeah, I know Khadikhali village.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Andrew. So you can exchange phone numbers later. Any other question for her? Anybody else? Okay, I don't see any hands, but thank you very much, Seppo.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay. So let's quickly, yes, thank you. Let's quickly have a look at one or two of the videos in Flipgrid. Where is Flipgrid now? Okay, let me open it first. Flipgrid. Yeah, okay, Flipgrid is here. So I'll share the screen once again so we can hear what colleagues are saying. Actually, let's hear what Seppo said in Flipgrid.
Hello everyone, my name is Seppo Matlo, working at Brett's District Hospital as a clinical engineering technician. When I started this program, I was very skeptical, I was very excited at the very same time. I was wondering how are we going to do practicals online, but since I've started this program, I've learned a lot. Our first unit was ethics. I've learned about ethics and morals, understanding the need for ethical code of practice. I also learned the safety and hazard management, how to identify possible hazard and how to manage hazard, and how to use different types of electrical safety analyzers. And also learned about preventative and corrective maintenance, the importance of corrective maintenance, how to troubleshoot the different types of medical equipment, the different method of corrective maintenance, and we also learned about communication, the importance of communication, the basic features of communication, how to handle constructive criticism and conflict at work, and also different techniques on how to improve communication at work. And also on the practical side, we've learned how to use different types of analyzers.
Okay.
Hello everyone.
Yeah. So
my name is
yes, let me pause this. Thank you, Chepo. That was very well said. So let's see who else. Bridget.
Hello everyone, my name is Bridget Refilo Matle. I'm a clinical engineering technician at Lextop Sepung Complex. The reason I joined this program is because I wanted to gain more knowledge in electrical engineering and also to improve my skills. I really learned a lot on topics such as ethics, communication, inventory and quality management, safety and hazard management, and also different types of equipment. We also had a learning on how to use the testing equipment, which was very interesting. Yes, I will recommend this program. Thank you.
Thank you, Bridget. So let's see who else. Let's take one more. It's a guy. So I don't see any video. No video you haven't posted yet. I think we already saw Refilwe Hatnik. How about Senolo? Yeah, we saw this
Hello,
already.
everyone.
But yeah, let's see it again.
My name is Tenulo Sokwabe. I work as a clinical engineering technician in Khanyesa District Hospital. And I'm also responsible for clinics under Kagisano Molopo Sub-District. The medical equipment maintenance program has taught me a lot since I come from electrical engineering field. And it has given me more information, especially when it comes to preventative maintenance and repairs on medical equipment. Maintenance management, management of stock and stores, and it has also given me the idea of safety procedures, basic anatomy, physiology, and medical terminology. Not forgetting that communication in a work environment is a key. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. And thank you to you all who have posted. Those are quite interesting videos. I hope I have your permission so we can use some of those videos to advertise this course to get other people interested in in attending this course in future. But we're going to give you guys another opportunity at the end of the course to do another video, because now you have the complete picture of what the course is like. When you posted this video, it was just halfway into the course. So now that you've touched on lots of equipment and so on, you will have an opportunity, if you want to speak for 5 minutes or 3 minutes or 4 minutes, to give a complete picture of the course itself. Bridget. Bridget, I see your hand. You are muted. Bridget, we can't hear you. Bridget Refilwe Matle, your hand is up, but we cannot hear you. Okay, there's no Bridget. Tulufelo.
Mr. Okai.
Uh-huh.
I have a question on ESU hazard.
Yes.
Yes. They say it's an electric shock, fires, and burn due to RF current. So I don't know what is RF current talking about.
Okay, so the RF current, there is radio frequency current. Now, if you look at the waveform for RF, it goes like this. It's a sinusoidal wave. So as it is going through the body, it is going up and down in that sinusoidal wave or sine wave. So what it does is that it interacts with body cells, right, or body tissue. As it's going up and down, it's causing what is called thermal agitation. So it's agitating the body cells as it goes rapidly up and down at very high frequency. Now, that very high frequency agitation going up and down is what causes friction. And of course, you know, where there's friction, there's temperature rise. Because of the very high frequency, the temperature rise is quite rapid. When the temperature goes up, that is what creates that current density that leads to rise in temperature that now generates the heat that causes the burn. And that heat is generated both at the active electrode and at the passive electrode. In the active electrode, it is concentrated at the tip of the electrode, so you can cut and coagulate. But in the passive electrode, because of the size of the electrode, it is dispersed. The current density is less, and so the heat is dispersed, so you only get a warm sensation. But when you reduce the cross-sectional area, it's like someone who is wearing a flat shoe, like Takis, versus someone who is wearing a high heel that is very pointed. You know those stilettos with pointed heels. If someone steps on you with a Takis that is flat, you don't feel the pain. But when they step on you with the tip of the stiletto, you will know how far. So the same thing, because all their weight is concentrated on that tip. Okay, same thing happening. And that's how the heat is generated that creates burn. So RF is radio frequency current that moves in a sinusoidal way, and as it moves through the body and through the body cells, it creates thermal agitation due to friction, and that friction causes temperatures to elevate, and that elevated temperature creates the heat that causes the burns. Does that explain it for you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any further questions? Okay, so today's topic.
Sorry.
Yes.
I have a question. Sorry, it's Andrew, né?
Yes.
I mean, obviously, because there was during the session, I saw there was an article which says patients must never connect it to an earth point during the diathermy.
Yes.
It's risking a shock or a burn.
Yes.
So I was trying to find out how does that has to happen, like because I feel that the earth is it's more safer, especially if it's connected to the earth leakage of the main. It's more safer than to trip if ever anything like a shock or burn happened.
Yes. Okay. Now understand that for electrosurgery, you are working with a closed loop. So the current must go from the output of the ESU through the cable that leads to the active electrode, through the patient, and then to the dispersive electrode, through the cable that connects it back to the machine. So that's a closed loop. That's how the current travels. Now, if that current doesn't travel that way, it goes from the machine to the active electrode, to the patient, to the dispersive electrode, and it doesn't come back to the machine to form that closed loop, but it flows to ground. How does it flow to ground? It flows through the patient in a path other than the path that is safe. Remember, it has to go through the dispersive electrode where the current density is dispersed before it connects again through the output of that, the wire, and come back to the electrosurgical unit. Again, remember what we said about micro and macro shock hazards. When you connect that current, remember there's current flowing, and it has to flow through a certain path to return to the machine. And whenever there is, for macro or micro shock hazards to take place, current will have to find its way through ground. So obviously, if the patient is touching a metallic part of the operating table, the current now doesn't complete the loop and go back to the machine. It now flows through ground, which means it's flowing through the body of the patient through ground. And that can create a hazard that will lead to electric shock. We don't want that. So we want the current to flow through that closed circuit. Must not go to ground, because to go to ground, it has to pass through a path other than the path created for it to follow through the active patient dispersive electrode back to the machine. So that's what happens. You don't want any connection between the patient and ground when you are using an electrosurgical unit, because this is an external source of current that is now flowing through the patient. It's not like a patient goes and touches an equipment and current flows through you to ground. This is different. And the current we are talking about here, the voltages are high, and also the frequency is very high. And the reason we have, of course, is explained in the notes, very high frequencies, because there's something called neuromuscular stimulation, and that is what causes you to have that electric shock. At very low frequencies below 10 hertz and at very high frequencies above 100 kilohertz, it is safe, okay, because the frequencies are high, you do not experience electric shock. But below 100 kilohertz, as you start coming down, the body can experience that neuromuscular stimulation, the sensation that causes electric shock, okay? But when the frequency is very high, that's why electrosurgery is safe for use on the human body, even though you are passing current through the human body, because it's at very high frequency, not the low frequency of 50, 60 hertz that we use in our mains at home where we plug in equipment. That's low frequency and is within the range that can create electric shock. So back to your question. When using electrosurgery, you do not want current to flow from the patient to ground. It will lead to electric shock. And in this case, it will be macro shock hazards. So you're exposing the patient to a shock hazard, exposing them to burns, because the site where that current will exit the body of the patient to ground will create heat and will burn the patient. We don't want that to happen. So make sure that closed loop is maintained during electrosurgery for the safety of the patient. And there are monitoring circuits that help to monitor that and switch off the machine if current is trying to flow in any other direction other than that path that has been created for it to flow safely through the patient back to the machine. Does that answer your question?
Yes, 100%. Thank you so much.
Okay, great. So today's topic is neonatal incubator and infant warmer. And that is the last of the theory contents that we have, neonatal incubators and infant warmer. So you have the PowerPoint with voice. And then, so Freddie is the one explaining today. Then on the practical side, there is also the practical content on incubators and infant warmer. So the introduction, the performance testing, where you use your incubator analyzer, and then the electrical safety testing, where you now do electrical safety testing of the incubator itself. So the equipment he's using here is VPAD rugged. Of course, there are other types. In TUT at the moment, we have ordered the Fluke brand of incubator analyzer. Okay, so when that comes, we are going to do a video using the incubator we have there in TUT, and we will record another practical session for the video on how to use that equipment, and we will upload that and notify you guys once a new video has been uploaded on the system. So that is the content for today. There is no separate activity for today. So use the time to finish up with the activities that you are left with. Those of you who have not posted your link on Padlet, try to do that. Those who have not finished the one on Flipgrid, your videos, I see some of the videos are still not done yet. Feel free to do that. If you struggle with Flipgrid, you can use your cell phone, take a video, record yourself giving your feedback, and then you can send that on WhatsApp. It's okay. I don't see Michael here today. Michael Mojahi is not here. He still hasn't done activity 1.1. And when we meet on Monday, he should be the one to introduce himself. So I think someone should let him know. So tomorrow is a free day. Okay, tomorrow is a free day. And therefore, there will be no daily briefing tomorrow. Tomorrow is free. So also use tomorrow to catch up with the lessons you have missed, the units you've missed, and also to complete the activities that you haven't yet done, including if there is any quiz you haven't completed yet. So use tomorrow to do it and use the weekend as well to do the catching up and so on. Marcel.
Yes, Mr. Tim. Hey, I wanted to complain, but now that you say incubators is the last content, the learning content. Yesterday, hence I'm saying that I have to go through the videos again.
Yes.
Like I was and I just watched. Like Mrs. Sibia, like she's too fast. When she explains, she's too fast, and she'll be saying that on the next slide, name. It's the diagram to explain what she was reading.
Yes.
But that slide just like 5 seconds is enough, then it passes too fast. So
okay. Yes, I have been thinking about updating some of this content because even some of those contents are very short. Electrosurgical unit is supposed to take at least 1.5 hours to explain. I think she used about 20-something minutes, which is too short. So what I'm going to do, I want to update some of these contents and handle it myself. So I can go in depth, explain it well, do it properly. And ESU, I think, is going to be one of those I'm going to have to redo and do it myself. And I'll expand it, maybe break it into 2 sessions or 3, 30 minutes, 30 minutes, 30 minutes. So we have more detailed content. And whenever I'm able to do that, I will alert you guys if there's any new material posted so that you can we'll give you access for that period to that content. Okay. Kelebo Hile.
Hey, Mr. I don't know if you can hear me.
Yes, we can hear you now.
Yes. I was reminding you that one from ECG, don't forget to update it. The ECG videos from Mr. Clean. Yes.
So there's ECG. There is also a ventilator that we're going to redo because the one on the ventilator you have is not on the correct template. The PowerPoint, there's no voice on it. So I'm going to ask Freddie to redo it and add voice to it. So ECG, then ventilator, and then now there is this one on ESU, which I'm going to do myself in the near future. So whenever we upload a new content, I'll post in the WhatsApp group and let you guys know that there's a new content, and we shall give you access to that content for that period.
Okay. And Mr. Tim,
yeah,
can you make the ethics note to be downloaded, please? I can't download them. And there are so many information there. So can you make the notes on ethics to be downloaded?
Okay. I will see what I can do because that is a course that was created. It's not just a PowerPoint. I will see because it has videos on it. It has a course. It has. But let me see what I can do. If it's possible, I'll let you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
And another thing is that
yes.
Mr. Justice told me that he was admitted to Victoria Hospital, so that is why he's not here.
Oh yes.
Okay.
Send me a message. Justice has been going through a lot. I think last week he lost his sister. She passed away last week. He had to travel So he sent me a message yesterday. He's admitted in hospital for stress and fatigue. So let's keep him in our prayers and hope that he recovers soon. Yes, he did send me a message, so I'm aware.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much. So hopefully when we meet on Monday, someone should remind me so we can celebrate with those who are having birthdays in September. So we can at least cheer them and celebrate with them before the course ends. Okay, tomorrow is a free day. So enjoy yourselves, enjoy the weekend. I'll meet you guys again bright and early on Monday, same time, same link. And that will be the last week of our training. So what we have next week is very, very light. Most of the content we've done. So it will just be feedback, evaluation, and I think there will be 2 full days you will have just to study on your own and prepare for the final evaluation, and also to catch up on some of the activities that you are yet to complete. But otherwise, yes, we've gone 90% of the course already. Yeah, so we're almost there. So well done to you all. Okay, I think this is where we'll stop for today. Enjoy the rest of your day and have a wonderful weekend. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.